Hiya! Welcome to Sniper's Rest. Sniper's Rest is the last best rest stop in the here and there, the place between where you're coming from and where you're going. I am Sniper Shadow, and I reside here in Sniper's Rest as a guide and custodian to those who pass through here. Today we leave Sniper's Rest and venture into the Multiverse. Today's trip into the Multiverse, we return to the Mass Effect universe. Shepard and her crew are just about to hunt down the Prothean expert Liara, who's also the daughter of one of Saren's followers. Let's see if we can find her. Alright. So last we left off, we had just landed on Therium, I think this planet is called. And we are looking for Miss Liara Tassone. So let's see if we can find her. And above all things, we will not drive into the red-hot lava. Well, we might accidentally, but we'll try very hard not to. That's very, very pretty, isn't it? What in the heck? And it's a wasp. Oh, hello. Ah, I remember you guys. You're a pain in the butt because you damaged my shield. And I don't like your big brother even less. Colossus are infinitely worse. They are much larger with a much heavier hit. Those guys are just baboos in comparison.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Agreed. And let's go do that. Oop. Oh, hi. Ow. Anybody else? Seems to be an enemy in here, so let's go have a look. Oh, hi! I forgot for a second that this was third person. Thank you, Rex. Oops, missed the door. Right, I don't know why we'd need the front door open. Oh, there's another room there. I wonder what's in that one. But we may need to come... I can't remember if we come back through here or not, so we'll just open the front door anyway. Hello? Anybody home? No? Excuse me, boys. Thank you.
Heading to position.
Right, now one would assume there's a button in here for the back door. No, must be on the other side. Oh, hi! How are you? Right. Oops, missed. Ouchie. What was that? What about like circuitry exploding? Oh yay! More big fellas. Hi! How are you? Ouch. You see, that's a Colossus. We don't have this Mako, we would have been done then, for sure. It was a nasty piece of machinery. Ooh. It's a shame you can't shoot the rocket before it hits you. That would be kind of cool. Very heated planet. Oh, hello. See ya. Oops. Oh no, that was close. What in the... What just happened to my truck? What is going on? You cannot exit the Mako unless it's parked on level terrain, except the fact that it's upside down. What do I do here? Oh, hang on. It's fixing itself. That was stupid. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now it's time to get out of the truck. We are going to save. And also points. Okay, we have new equipment. Is any of it super duper good? Alright, well, we're gonna use that one. Oh, the shields are better. Damage protection is laughably not, though. We should really be using that one. Is objectively the best one. Okay, now upgrades. Scan is probably a good idea. Okay, let's go with that one. What do I have? Okay, that's probably better for this gun. Okay, so biotic amp. I mean, you can use that one, I guess. Oh, hey, that's better than what you're wearing. Oh, I forgot to look at the armor. Do I have something better? No. Okay, never mind. Oh, no, I didn't want that one. I wanted the first aid. Hardened weave. Okay. Okay, that one. That one. And that one. We can change your amp and your armor. I can't give you any new armor, can I? You obviously are not trained to wear medium armor yet. Okay, that's fine. We can work with that. Okay. Oops, nope. Okay, I don't... Okay. I don't know why that was relevant.
Enemy side.
Yep, there we go. Let's test this baby out. Whoops, let's avoid that. What? Okay, I like this rifle. This is a good rifle. Thank you, Garrus. Got him. What? What sorcery are you using, sir? Thank you, Rex. Oh, there's more.
I think we're good, Shepard.
Thank you, Garrus. Okay, this looks like it's gonna be a big fight up here. I don't know, I just have a feeling. I haven't played this game for literal years, don't remember everything, but I know that there's a big fight somewhere on the way to Liara, and this is the bit. Yep, this is it, because then there's the freaking stalkers, which drive me nuts because they won't stay still. There they are. Hi. Yeah, you suck. You're a really crappy enemy to go up against. And here comes the big colossus we have to fight on foot. You are the bane of my existence. This fight is a big one. Okay.
Shield down.
Go to cover. Ow. And he's down already. 1. Oops. Missed. Out. Shoot. I gotta wait. Missed.
Catching you up.
Okay. Is it? Yeah. One of those hits you, you're a cactus. There he goes. Hey buddy, you getting up? Did I miss an enemy? I did. There's one still here. Where are they? Oh, that's right. It's in the jump. Hey, how's it going?
Dead and done. Just the way I like 'em.
Goodo, buddy, goodo. Alright,
All
let's
patched up.
fix up Garrus, because he's all broken. And in we go. Oh, hang on. Better save. Just won a big fight. Why must these things always be downhill? Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, that's right, you don't need to flippin' reload in this game. Thank you, Rex.
I've never visited a Prothean ruin before. Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
Oh Oh, no awkward elevator banter, guys? Come on. Nothing? Oh. Fair enough. Oh! Oh! Oh dear. Oh, these things are chunky. Ow.
Rosians sure build things, homie.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, that is some Half-Life ass electrical hazard noises. Listen to that. Oh, that brings back good memories. Good game memories. I love that game. Okay.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Hi. Are you okay?
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Sure.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Sure. I mean, we need you,
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
She has very dark eyebrows. I do not remember her eyebrows being that, like, prominent. But okay. Let's see what we got. That feels like some rocket troops. Ah, hello. Damn, you took a shot to the face. Holy. Okay. I think that may have been all of them. Mining laser controls.
Contact.
Thank you, Garrus. Let's just see if there's anything. Oh, hello? I think he was a bit broken. Oh, mate, there. He was a bit broken. Oh! What's that? Okay, so that's like the mining controls over there. Well, there's another locker here. Thank you for the more stuff. Okay, so that mining control is the thing that gets her out. And there's nothing else around here that I can see that's of value or any importance to us. So let's go free her. Okay, so A, X, B, Y, A, X, B, Y, X. Okay, there we go. So this elevator must get us to the second level where we can get her out. There we go. Hi, we did it.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Not so fast, Shepard. You sure she's on our side? Her mother's working with Saren.
I am not my mother.
Oh.
I don't know why Benezia joined Saren. I don't want anything to do with that Turian bastard.
Oh. Okay, she's super angry at him.
If she was with Saren, the Geth wouldn't be trying to kill her.
That's a good point.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator.
Okay.
It should take us out of here. Come on. I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event.
Oh dear.
We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister!
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Lovrix's sheer angry determination. I don't care if I die. If I die in here, I will resurrect myself somehow and kill him. Oh hey! How's it going?
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
Krogans. The roof?
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
No.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Okay. Only problem with Krogan having multiple organs. Makes it incredibly difficult to kill them. Did we mark them all? No, it is still on. Okay, hang on, I got it. Oh. Run! Oh my goodness. Oh, go. Why are we standing around? Let's move it. Go, run. God. Whole place is collapsing. Out. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, and me. Okay, we did it. Yay!
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Yes. That's what humans do.
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
50 years?
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I probably know more than you at this point. No offense.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues.
No, really?
But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Well, then who came before them?
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
I know what happened. I just told you I did.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There's a big old vision burnt into my skull hole.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Sarah.
Oh, be quiet, Caden. No one cares what you
Of
think.
course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
So you can still do stuff, right?
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture. but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
I agree. That's a good point, Rex.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Sure, yeah.
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yeah, okay. Should probably tell them.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Listen, Spiritus, okay, mate. Like, she's not dangerous. She's a little kid in her species' eyes.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
Why is it every Turian that I come across does not like me? Like, what have I done to you, sir? Okay, I know that when we came into space, we accidentally started a war with you guys. I mean, to be fair, you are, out of all of the races that populate the Citadel, you are the most terrifying looking and the most different from a human being. If they had never seen another race of alien before, you would assume, based on your physiology alone, that you were out there to hurt people, mate. Okay, so I'm sorry that we started a war hundreds and hundreds of years ago, and that, you know, we accidentally did a bunch of stuff that we probably shouldn't have, and blah blah blah, but you know, you guys retaliated, you guys attacked us too. So, we're both at fault there, and you need to stop taking it down on poor little old me, because I'm just trying to help everybody, Turians included. And so yes, in conclusion, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It was necessary.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Oh yes, pressure, lovely. Thank you, ma'am. Alright, so I think now we should do the rounds and say hi to everybody. And check in with everybody and make sure everybody's doing alright. So let's go check everybody and see how everybody's doing and how all our alien friends are settling into the ship. And then we'll choose our next mission. Okay, who should we visit first? Let's go see Joker. Hey buddy, how you doing?
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the...
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
As a ship?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Of course. So I just wanted to talk to you. How are you doing?
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snacking.
Fair enough. How'd you get your nickname?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
Yeah, right.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Did you not like flight school?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Personal history.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
Fair enough. Tell me about your disease.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do.
Whoa.
It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
So, that was not an aggressive question. I was generally just curious. Sorry she said that so aggressively, because that is not what I intended at all. I'm not going to ask you how you do your job, because I feel like she's going to be aggressive again, and I don't want that.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want.
Alright, I'll see you later.
I have to go.
Alright.
I love how he says that. Alright, see ya. I don't give a shit. Okay, stop annoying me. Bye. Okay. Presley? Do we need to talk to him again?
Yes, Commander.
Personal questions?
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Azure Corps. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
And now you're here?
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Oh, okay. Cool.
How did you end up?
Wait, no, I already asked you that.
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's
I thought there was more
footsteps.
questions inside personal questions.
My
My bad.
first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for
You know,
an
I'm getting a
Alliance
strange
frigate.
sense of deja vu with
It was
this,
a slaughter.
you know, line of
Couldn't
questioning.
even keep track of how many ships they
Wild.
lost.
Okay, what's your problem with the aliens? I need to know this.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
You should never turn away anyone try to help you, Presley. Like, it's important to get help from the right places, buddy.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be
Okay.
a problem.
See you later.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes,
Nice
ma'am.
to talk to you. So that's the conference room. Oh, we can examine the FTL comlink for some codex and some XP. Now I think no. I have forgotten the layout of the SR1. That's right, we have stairs. Which, for a pilot that can't walk, and there's no elevator from the top of the ship, this man has to walk up and down a flight of stairs every day just to do his job. So that's a little bit rough if you think about it. Okay, so what's here? Okay, so this is the mess hall, I guess. Then I don't know what's... Is this... I don't know if I have a room or not. No clue. Oh, hey, look. I have a locker, though. Ooh, replenish Metagel. Hey, Doc! Okay, so this must be the med bay. I mean, I remember being in here earlier,
Commander?
but it was a while
Is
ago.
there something you need?
Okay, personal question?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my
Do you
part.
regret doing that?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay. Apparently I can talk to you about Caden.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
An L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Such as?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Good God, okay. Well, thank you. He's still a wank, though.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Ah, Liara. Hello. You said we should talk, so here I am. Hi.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Are you okay?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the best we got.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
You're welcome.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I believe you.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Can you tell me more about Benezia?
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
You sound sad about that.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
That sucks. Okay, what about Asari culture? I don't know much about that.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Because you're strange looking?
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any
How is
gender.
that possible?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other
What about
races.
the other parent?
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Who's your father?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight
That's fair.
and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult to my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her
You don't know that.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think that's all I need to ask you. Thank you for your time.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, I suppose I should have a conversation with Wet Blanket.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I'm listening.
I always make time for
that. Was a bit sexy.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading
Look,
it.
I understand.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
That's an old-fashioned view.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Or maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
What did they train you for?
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Seems like you beat the odds. How many didn't make it?
Out of 100, maybe 60 have no effect. 30 suffer adverse effects, little things like brain cancer.
That's not little.
The other 10 show enough ability to augment with implants. Not always permanent, though. Not like the cancer. Next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero. How's a kid supposed to deal with that? A station at the edge of human space?
Sounds rough.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
I just want to know my crew.
We have to depend on each other in combat. I like knowing what kind of man I have at my back.
I understand, ma'am. I won't let you down. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
How do I answer that without not flirt? I don't want to flirt with you. I do not want to. Okay, to some degree.
Of course. But I don't enjoy it with everyone. We'll talk again later.
None of those answers were going to work for me.
But, yeah.
What? No. No. Do not pick up. I'm not putting anything down. Okay? There is nothing coming down on this that you should be picking up, Caden. Okay? Listen, this is a professional relationship. Okay? You are my lieutenant. We are not getting romantically involved here, sir. Okay? Not even slightly. Okay? Not even a little bit. Alright? It's just, it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Yeesh. None of those answers were going to get me anywhere. Yes, of course I take a personal interest in my crew, because they're the people that I live and work with on a ship in the middle of butt-F nowhere. Okay? Like, of course I'm going to get to know them on a personal level. And you're all thinking that I'm flirting with you? No, sir. I would rather flirt with the Krogan in the corner than you, sir. You are a wet potato. Ish. Okay, hi.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head up?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying.
Pay you?
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Can I buy the licenses?
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost.
Okay, fair enough. Show me.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
You got a good rifle? I mean, I can afford it. No, wait, I can't. No, I can't afford that. Sheesh. That I can afford. It's not much better than the one I have, though. Have you got any, like, light human armor that's better than the one I've got? Okay, it is considerably better than the one I have. But I'm gonna wait. God, the drive core is so freaking cool. Okay. Hi, Engineer Adams.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engine.
She's not bothering you, is she?
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Good.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You've got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Wanted to know about the ship.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Okay, what about the stealth systems?
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own.
So we're invisible on radar.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Cool. Okay, lovely to meet you. I'll catch up with you later.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye.
Hi, Tali.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
This ship's special.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
You like ships?
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight.
That was 300 years ago.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Okay, so tell me about your pilgrimage.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Do they always accept?
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Sounds dangerous.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Okay.
I want to talk about something else.
How about the Geth?
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Alright, tell me about it.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
Isn't AI research illegal?
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
Okay.
So the geth share brain power?
Many of the geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
I see, like a hive mind.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
Okay, so why did they turn on you?
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Yeah, that's decent. What happened next?
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all geth. The geth responded to this order violently.
What did you expect them to do? You were trying to they were defending themselves.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
Well, okay, so they defended themselves, Tali. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to agree with you there, honey. You guys did not do the right thing.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Like what?
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
The Conclave?
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
You like Democrats.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Alright. Thanks for all of the info about your species and your culture and stuff. I'll catch you later.
I should go.
See you later.
Okay. We'll come talk to you in a minute, Garrus. So let's go speak to Ash first, and we'll go over to Rex, and then we'll come by and speak to Garrus.
Commander?
How are we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Okay. Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off
of course.
The record.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Those are my besties you're talking about. You better tread carefully, Ash, because they're not Alliance.
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies, at least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust aliens?
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
I disagree, Ash. I disagree. We need allies. We need friends.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
Not necessarily.
You get a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog,
no, I would not.
It's not racism, not really.
No, it is.
Members
I'm sorry.
of their species will always be more important to them.
No, ma'am. If a bear is attacking me and I have a dog, I am not going to sick my dog on the damn bear and run. I would rather go toe-to-toe with a goddamn grizzly bear. I would rather go toe-to-toe with a goddamn roo than throw my dog at it and run like a coward. No, ma'am. I'm sorry. You are incorrect. That dog is as much of a part of my family as my own children. I am not going to sick it and run because it's not human. It's not racism, not really. That's what a bigot says.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
No, you've been raised by a family who has gone through wars with aliens and not gotten over the grudge that you've held for them. So now it has been passed on to you, and now you have a distrust of aliens, which is not healthy. So let's talk about your military family, dear.
I never knew my family. Grew up an orphan on Earth. Anybody in your family I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
To see space.
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out.
What the hell is gold bricking?
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh, Lord. You went to the Makapog boot camp, too? Yeah. Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation at a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
Aww.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
That was a weird transition. Why is your name tainted? Your record's spotless, but is your name somehow tainted? Because you just shirked that question so freaking hard, ma'am. Okay, while I understand your feelings, and you have those feelings and you're entitled to your opinions, I do not share them, and you will have to learn to work with these people, and you will like them, ma'am.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams, but this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss Victorian, I'll ask which cheek.
Okay, I don't think it'll come to that.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
Alright, see you later, Ash.
Dismissed.
Ma'am.
You remind me of a friend I once had. We never saw eye to eye on most things, but they still made me laugh. My god. Alright. Hey, Rex.
Shepard, what can I do?
Oh, not much, buddy. I'm just here for your stunning personality.
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want
Oh, come on. Just the little one?
You Krogans lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Oh, I love you, Rex. I do. I adore you, you big, stupid brute.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It isn't?
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I see your point. I'm sorry.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I won't. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
How come?
The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Well, okay, what is?
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Okay.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go
That's
back.
fair. Do you have a story about the big scar on your face? Because I'd like to know that one.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that
sucks,
far.
man. I'm sorry.
Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing
Why
to
not?
find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan
Yeah, that's
scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay.
So long, Rex.
See ya, buddy. Hey, there's my bestie.
Commander, nice work. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at
No.
CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
It's not that bad, bud.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first.
That was your reason?
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more
Really?
to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate
It's a tough decision.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my
Well, that depends, buddy. We're not going to leave a trail of bodies in our wake, and we're certainly not going to go in half-cocked because, you know, we're thinking with our quad.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
I mean, like, it was an aggressive way to, like, point that out, but to be fair, he is very brash at the start of this game. Like, he mellows out later. His character development in this game is very, very good. I do enjoy that immensely. Where are the stairs? The stairs. I always forget the stairs to the top of the ship. Yeah, his character development is very good in this game. Okay, so now let's see. We collected Liara. So now Novaria is back that way. Now we've been through Hades Gamma and we've been through the Exodius cluster already on our way to pick up Liara. So we are going to head over to Novaria and we're going to see how many stars are in this system. Okay, there's only 2 stars in this system, so we're gonna go here.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral
Hey,
Hackett
Admiral.
from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only
What can I do you for?
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Oh dear.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal.
I wasn't implying that, sir.
Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
No problem.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
luck.
Also, like, I wasn't implying that we did anything illegal. I was simply asking to make sure that it hadn't developed thought processes on its own. Nothing of import on that planet. Nothing of import on that planet. Unknown. Okay, there's a ship there. Nothing of import on that planet. Survey. Anatara. Helium-3 discovered. Okay, survey. Yun Thrall. Medallion recovered. Huh, cool. Okay, so... what's this? Derelict, Catching. Okay. So... I thought there was a rogue VI in this system. Is it the other system? I'm confused. Okay. So... faint trail of radioactive source leads down to the planet nearby. Okay, so that would be this planet here. Okay. Besties, let's go. Okay. So we are going to add some points. Okay, and then mark the codex as viewed, and we shall save her there. Right, let's check the map. Where are we? We are here. So there's 2 anomalies, an abandoned camp, some debris, mercenary camp, and another anomaly. So let's go down to this anomaly first. Oops. Looks like there's some minerals up here as well. Right,
right next to each other, in fact. Oh, that is unfortunate. Please nothing kill me while I'm doing this, as I will shriek. Okay. Did something murk him, or... Okay, that's a bit spoopy. Alright, then we'll go... Yeah, we'll go here next. Then we'll go that way, that way, that way, and then that way. Okay. I was reading the sound cut out for a second. Ooh. Oh! Side stand, you noodle. Hey, big guy. You stay the hell away from me, okay? That'd be super. Don't come over here. I don't like you. Leave me alone. No. I don't like it. No. He's right on me butt. Oh, we're on fire. We're on fire. We're on fire. We're on fire. That is bad. Okay, we need to fix. Please tell me we can fix the truck. Oh my goodness. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. This is scary. Thank you. Please stop handling the truck. Oh no, not again. Help. No, I'm gonna die. Oh, I hate Satan's danger noodle. Alright, where are you, you big lumpet? Oh! Friggin' do that! Missed it. Oh! Oh! You are just the worst. Okay. Cool.
Moving out.
Cool. So I just spent all that time killing a massive danger noodle, and I can't even salvage the probe because my electronic skill is too low. Right. Moving on. Let's go this way now. Oh. Ancient debris. What did we recover? Insignia. Okay. Oops, that's the wrong button. The weather effect on this planet with the snow and the wind, that's quite good, isn't it? Alright, this was an abandoned camp. So hopefully there'll be some goodies here. There are not, in fact, any goodies here. The computer notes several locations of interest. I see. So survey... Ah, okay. So we can survey some minerals while we're here. This is obviously like a geological group or something. Okay, next location is that anomaly up there. It was a trap. Okay. That's unfortunate. One more mineral and then off to the mercenary camp. Oh, it's mostly parked on a level terrain. Calm down. Right, final destination for Zawin. Or Arwin, depending if the X is silent or not. Or how you pronounce the X at all, in fact. Oh, that's a lot of big old things. I'm guessing those are turrets. I would be correct. One. These are Alliance heavy turrets, so one would assume that these guys have taken over this here base in an act of treacherous piracy. Right, let's get in there. Well, in a brief second. Right, now let's get in there.
Now it gets fun.
Wow, lady, damn. What? People keep moving out of my shot. Where is this last boat? Where are you? Must be upstairs. Gotta be. Ah. Right. Not gonna question why that man was standing on thin air. Is there anything up here? Ah, crates. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you. I thought that was a... What is that? Is that a gun? Strange. Captain Vogt? Oh dear. Discovered the corpse of Captain Wilhelm of the MSV Majesty. Stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small data pad. Oh. Shit. Okay, I don't know. Which... Oh, okay, that was the guy outside the Citadel. This was his brother. Okay, so when I get back to the Citadel, I will have to inform him of his brother's unfortunate demise at the hands of a bunch of horrible pirate folk. Right, return to the Normandy, please. Right, so this is where Novaria is. So let's travel to that system, we'll have a look around, and then we'll land on Novaria. And we will figure out what's happening. Matriarch's writings discovered on Velix. Marana, nothing of note there. There is Novaria, and then Savarog, nothing of note there. Right. So off we go to Novaria.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Yeah, buddy, I know, right? Okay, so, so I believe we leave from here. Alright. Now let's add some points quickly before... and save.
That concludes our journey for today, my friend. Please return next time and we will continue our journey, but for now, we head back to Sniper's Rest. If you wish to rest here for a time, please find a space that suits you. Whether you curl up by the fire, partake in some food and beverages in our kitchen, take a nap in one of our many rooms, or take a stroll around the garden, please know you are always welcome at Sniper's Rest, my friend. If you are continuing on your journey, good luck wherever you end up. Wherever you come from and wherever you're going, thank you for spending some time here with us at Sniper's Rest. Remember to take care of yourself, be kind to others, hydrate, take a moment to look out into the world and marvel at how incredible it all is. How incredible you are, friend. Until next time, please take care on your way.